Hello, I'm Eagle Gardens 1 on Instagram, and this is episode 606.5 WEedNerdWorld. Hopefully, you guys have emptied that bladder, filled the tray, and have on your way back to catch the show. We got But Eat KiloWatts already coming in to hang out.
Hi.
Yeah. How you doing, man?
Good. Feeling really good tonight after a good show.
Good.
How are
Nice. I'm doing well, my friend. Appreciate you coming to hang out.
you? Yeah, I was looking forward to it.
What you smoking on this evening? You know your camera isn't on. I don't know if you didn't want it on or if you do want it on. But
Wait, if you're talking to me, I didn't hear you. I was putting in my earphones.
I was just letting you know that we couldn't see you. I didn't know if you want to be seen
Oh,
or you don't. want to be seen.
wait. I have to hit that. No, yeah, I'm good.
There you go.
I'm all set now. What, am I the first person with you?
Yeah, you get the pleasure of being firsties.
I didn't know if you want to be seen. Wait. Let me turn that off. Yeah. Well, I don't know how it works. I figured I went back, clicked on the link, and here we are.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
You had it correct, my friend. Oh, yeah. What you smoking on tonight?
Still on the Donnie burger jar that from the other night. It's getting down there though. But when we started, it was full. So that was what, 3-4 days ago. So yeah, I took a couple trays down. Yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. So it started hanging. So it got a little ways, week or two, at least 10 days.
Right on. People still saying good things, very good things about your episode.
Yeah, I've gotten a bunch of DMs, and every episode, the last few, has been excellent. What was the guy's name last night? Igor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that guy.
Igor Backwoods Mafia. That's what he meant
just
by.
Appreciate somebody really doing the off-grid stuff, you know?
Oh, I do too, man. That's not an easy life, but what's your value? You know what I mean? Being able to do, live your life the way you want to live your life is all the value, I think. You know what I mean? That's worth everything to me.
Well, the last 20 years, I mean, I think I live in the country, but I'm like just a few minutes from town, really. And have power, water, everything. So when you really see or talk to somebody that is doing an off-grid type of thing, yeah, the amount of work it just takes to survive that we all take for granted when you're, I guess, hooked up.
Cheers, especially if it's Greenfingers. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Cheers, Bingus.
Cheers, buddy. How you doing? Greetings.
Bingus.
How are you? First
Cheers,
time
Eagle.
you up here, buddy. Nice to meet you. Eagle, great interview. Here's Chet. Didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead, bud.
Cheers, bud.
Yeah, good to meet you, Bingus.
No, great interview. You made an excellent point, dude, Eagle, with the Academy Awards episode, Fake or Real. It is symbolic of what's going on. And respect, I think, for each and every human being is necessary. I mean, if everybody wants to be free, but respect would be nice.
Well,
A
I
nice
mean,
additive.
I personally think that the joke and all that probably had less to do with it, because I've heard over the last few years some crazy stuff coming out of the Will Smith marriage, TMZ stuff for a few years, and their relationship is as volatile as it could be after 30 years of being together. And there they are sitting next to each other in front of the whole world. Who knows what's really going on between them, right? And yep, there's somebody lost their cool, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And it's
Unfortunate.
What up?
I've watched that video a couple times, and I got to be honest, the body language was pretty real. Okay. I mean, taking into consideration they're both professional actors, right? There are some things that even actors can't hold back in a body language sense, stances.
Well, I didn't watch it that close, but my first impression was kind of, I guess, because in the aftermath, I can see his hand was open. So it's more of a slap than a punch,
Exactly.
which, like, technically, legally, in a lot of ways, that makes a big difference.
Yeah, that's a misdemeanor and a felony.
Right.
But in
And,
California, it's law.
I don't got much other opinion on it other than, like, for the last couple years now, I pretty much live in like my bubble where I don't watch the news, and well, I do go on YouTube and there's a bit of Instagram. But that night, somehow in some live on Instagram, I think I was on something with Masonic, and people started talking and chatting about it. I had no idea, like, hadn't seen it, heard it, nothing. But I could say this: I went to my desktop while I was on the live on my phone and typed in W in the Google search. I didn't have to even type in ILL. I was going to type in Will Smith. I just typed in the word W, and all the suggestions that Google, how they do that, pulled up, and it was, Will Smith slaps or whatever. But like, that's how hard it was trending within hours. That was that night. The W, just W brought you right to it. And ultimately, it penetrated. Yeah, it went, like, whatever you call it, viral, whatever. Like, yeah, I get it, celebrity followers and all that would find, but no, that just penetrated like everywhere, whether you wanted to know about it or not. And even I never really watched the video twice, but I don't know how many people in their Instagram stories had a clip of that. So yeah, I saw it probably a dozen times, right?
The thing is, the point. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I just want to make correlation to what you said.
I was just gonna say, I saw like what Will Smith said as a like release statement. He was just like, acting or jokes are part of the acting gig, people making jokes on you and stuff. But when the guy went and said something about it doesn't matter like what their relationship is, she's sick, which is the reason why she's bald. And he made fun of that, and it was just in really bad taste. I don't know if he knew she was sick, but it has been something that their family is obviously dealing with, and it's stressing them out so much to the point where the man Will Smith, one of the nicest people in Hollywood, you would think, stands up and smacks you. All right.
But you can't say, I would think. You don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
It's Hollywood.
And alopecia is not something
Yeah.
that's like life-threatening or nothing. She shaved her head and she was happy
And
about
I
it.
mean,
She made jokes about it the day before that, Like, she was making jokes on her IG account, and then
Chris Rock, if I remember him, came on comedy scene with real stand-up and comedy. But the few times I've seen him in recent years hosting or whatever, and I guess Don Rickles-ish in a way, but he's not near Don Rickles, but he does the insult joke thing, right? That's like part of his shtick now. And well, that's, yeah, you kind of got to know who you're going to make fun of in front of, the whole world. And,
Yeah, has some context.
Not
to it.
really
Has to be in
though.
good
Otherwise we can't have comedians at all. And
Yeah.
that's where we're going. We're going towards
Well,
cancel culture.
but I
He needs
disagree
to
in
be
a
able
way.
to stand up there and rip the piss out of you. And if
Yeah.
you can't hack it, that's on you. It's
Okay.
sort of weird. And I'm not saying bullying, but I am saying in that format, it has to be allowed to stay in whether that's uncomfortable or not.
I thought it was a great
I
correlation.
agree.
Hey,
I agree.
Hey, listen. Look at what's happening right now. Okay. All I wanted to say was there was a great correlation of what the times are exposing. Okay. More respect. Right.
Yes.
Look at it. Look
I
at
will.
whatever.
I will tell you something funny though. I went to slap my daughter yesterday, and guess what she did? Oh, she put her arm up and knocked my arm out of the way. Oh, that's weird how that happens, isn't it? Ever been in a fight? Did you let the dude just slap you?
But some of that, I think, again, as far as realness of it goes, I think some of that was disbelief. Of kind of going back to what you said there. Some of the, first off, I wanted to start off right with what lastly, what you said there, Greenthirteeen, is you should be able to take that. Well, yeah, maybe in a roast type scenario, you know what I mean? But in that type of environment, I just kind of feel like there's so much other material, things in the news, other bullshit that he could have joked about than going directly to insults to the crowd. That's no different than me taking to chat right now.
That's
You know
cheap
what I mean?
comedy.
I don't mind
called
that.
cheap
I'll
comedy.
That's what
take
he
that.
does.
I agree. It was cheap. You're right.
And the truth is, the Oscars, whether it was him or the last few hosts, that's like part of their thing, like to incorporate the stars in front and kind of make jokes. But
Ricky Gervais did it to everybody. He made them all look like twats, and
even
that
the
worked
point
really well.
You make Greenthirteeen. There's a big difference of like having it in your stick, but without the person actually sitting there. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, like comedies can do what they. Yeah, that is a thing about comedy that they do get a wide interpretation of things in the sake of comedy, but I don't know.
Yeah.
And the staging part, maybe up until the slap looked maybe, but when he sat down and was super angry and yelling, that seemed pretty real.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with Bingus though. What he was trying to say there is it is a sign of the times. That was also what I was trying to lead into, because it's a sign of the times when, again, like I said, you have like Will Smith is one of the nicest guys out there, it would seem, and he stands up and open hand smacks you in front of the world. I mean, that's just like a sign of the freaking times there. Because I just feel like everybody's getting nastier and less accepting of each other.
Wait a minute. What is the sign of the time? Like what time? Like what?
It was symbolic that we need more fucking respect in the world.
Respect,
yeah, exactly.
All right.
Well, on
Now,
one part though, both parts, right?
the fact that people have trouble seeing that is actually part of the problem. All right.
People are getting nastier to each other nowadays.
It's crazy.
Putting hands on somebody because of words, that's out of line. Those words weren't that harmful. They were like, actually, they weren't even funny. They wouldn't even, if you didn't watch it again, then you wouldn't even know what it meant.
I agree. He overreacted. Yeah, he overreacted for what happened and stuff, especially for the forum that he was at. I agree with that. But at the same time, we never know what's going on in someone's life. So again, we need to approach with respect. But at the same time, we need to respond correctly.
Yeah, but
Everybody
we
was
do know
wrong.
what's going on because his wife goes out on her show every fucking other day or every week, and she tells her whole life. So like
Yeah.
she told
Yeah.
their entanglement
Yeah,
story.
and I don't follow a lot
Right.
of that, but I've heard enough tidbits to know that if I was Chris Rock, I'd know, hey, stay out of that one. That one is
Yeah.
a volcano ready to go off, and it
But
was.
probably if you're Chris Rock and your brain tells you keep away from that, your comedian brain then
Well,
goes, go there
okay.
now.
Okay,
Yeah, exactly. Okay,
Yeah.
so we got what we
He-
got, and you know,
He was going
That's
for
why
the
he
shot.
said it was the greatest night in television history. He was
That-
right. You know?
That's how quick his mind
well,
is.
still
I
thinking
mean,
about it.
other
That's-
than that, they're
Hey,
their
what you're
ratings-
saying, what Greenfinger just said is how quick his mind is, because he recognized exactly what's going to happen after this happens.
and we're talking about the Oscars and the center of the movie industry, where I don't know any of those movies. The movie industry has had terrible numbers because of COVID. So when you think of the conspiracy that, yeah, obviously it's still being talked about like days later. So,
and
you know.
and YouTube, you know, like that's another platform that took away from the
I
industry.
mean, because other than that, the Oscars, to be honest, I usually watch
Netflix.
that show. My mom was in the entertainment industry. So somehow I didn't even know it was on. It just like the news of Will Smith was like the first I even heard that the Oscars was on. And I usually watch that show. So that's how low in the ratings or in the thing they got. Wait, here's how many of us here. Was anybody watching that show? No.
We're probably
I've
the
never
wrong
seen the Oscars
demographic.
once in my
though.
life. I just happened to hop online.
Well, like I
just-
happen to use
Just to come back at what I said, though, I do think I said, went to slap my daughter. That was, by the way, just to prove this point. Me and her were just mucking about. But I do think if it wasn't faked, then I do think he was like, go on, slap me, go on. And he kept his arm down because it would have had more gravity to take the slap, right? But
Well, I watched this fucking some like slow-mos of that shit. And there's like both ends of that. I think that says there's a lot of real to it. Is like at the bottom of that slap, you can see the look on his face, like, what the fuck, man?
And maybe I missed it, but I didn't think
And
Chris
then-
Rock even got the joke out. Like he'd only like begun to reference it, but like it all happened. He never did get the punchline. Like he didn't tell the full joke. I mean, maybe I missed it, but
Yeah,
the watch I
that
saw
was-
of it, it
Well,
didn't look like
then
he actually got the joke off. It was something about that movie, Jane.
yeah,
G.I. Jane.
Yeah,
that's all he
yeah.
said. That was his whole joke. Was
Yeah, she's on chemotherapy. She's on chemotherapy, so that's why it was like really poor taste.
And even though you think Chris Rock is winging it there, no, everything is very scripted at that show. So even whatever stick he's gonna lay, he might have some words he uses different, but every second of that show is very scripted.
So the other seller of that for me, bud, was fucking the other end of that slap there is when he kind of is trying to regain composure. And again, this is just my opinion. The dickhead cameraman fucking zoomed like pop right into his face, and you could see the swelling of the cheek, the eye kind of twitching a little bit of a tear. You could see in his eyes he just wanted to be off camera, but he didn't want to run. He was trying to be professional about it.
Well, I'll give him
That's
credit
what
for that
kind of sold it
because,
for me.
Most people, especially, would have just stopped right there. I mean, went off. They would have went to black, went to commercial, and regained and started the show over. So yeah, he stuck to that the show must go on, which, you know, that was a real instance of that. Because if it
What
was
about
real,
the no retaliation? There's the next bit, Eagle. That's the next bit on.
That's what I was going to
Bud,
say.
'cause
That's
it's
why he had
like
a tear in his
he
eye.
didn't punch him back, and nearly everyone on the planet would, you know, it's that, oh, you just got a slap, I'm going to slap you back.
or at
Yeah,
least
most-
like
you'd be
lose
surprised
control and mouth back. Like, you know, when dude's yelling, he would have yelled back, yeah, you know, fuck you, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Greenthirteen,
But what's
you'd be
worse in certain
surprised.
culture,
You'd
when
be
you-
surprised how many people take that hit and not slap back. Okay,
Yeah.
the fact is that he wanted to. You could see he was like, "I'm gonna
That's-
punch this
He's a
motherfucker,"
professional.
and he didn't. He didn't.
Certain
He had
cultures,
that.
that's
I'm
a-
gonna fucking rock this motherfucker right
Yeah.
here, right now, and he didn't. That's what Eagle was saying that he saw in his eyes and his face and why he's twitching. He was fighting. I
Well,
could
was
tell.
that, why was
Yeah.
that
And,
split
and I've
second?
seen that lots
It was-
of times,
it was that-
CannaTopper.
It was
Yeah.
that
And,
split second
like,
that he wanted to retaliate, but he didn't because he knew the
Other
gravity of
than-
the situation
Yeah.
and the
Other
amount
than
of
a
press he
slight-
could get out of it. Mr.
a slight-
Buds, I'm
other
going to
than a
start
slight,
talking over you every time now, buddy, okay?
oh, I'm sorry. Other than a slight bleep, Chris Rock continued on. Like, he didn't lose very
professional.
much.
He's a professional, Mr. Buds.
Yeah. Sorry
He's a
for
professional.
interrupting you.
That's all right.
Sorry, Bingus.
I'll do it to you. It's okay. No, good. You see what I'm saying? It's all being revealed. You know what I mean? Respect. All right. That was my point, Eagle. And that's why I wanted to make it, because you caught on to it immediately. We need to have respect for each other. Period. All right. And that was a very symbolic, whether it was real or not. All right. Fuck, we sure enough fuck can't stop talking about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But isn't there a
Yeah.
huge difference between, like, okay, in my life, in my real life, and all the people that are in my life, my friends and people, yeah, we all respect each other for a long time, and there's no question about that. So, like, I assume it's the same with most people. The only place you're really talking about is in online, is where this respect thing is, you know, a question. Because I know personally, if there was something around me that was disrespectful, I just eliminate it. I have that choice. I have that you know, that ability to not associate with that.
You just
Right.
told me you're living in a cocoon. Is that true or not?
Well, I mean, that's fine. I mean, what else would you do? I have
I'm just
many
saying that.
friends. I
Look,
mean,
look out there.
I
Look
live
out there.
in Grateful Dead concerts like half the year, where I know hundreds and hundreds of people for decades. So, you know, I know.
I'm just saying it's symbolic of the times that we're in. All right. That's all I'm getting at. Maybe we should change on to I'm smoking
What a
some
great
Bingus.
interview we just had tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, really good.
I
Eagle.
personally
I
don't
also-
think the times are that different. I think the times are just the same as always, other than COVID kind of put a bleep in unknown, but it's the same old story.
I just think it's more exposed to people now.
I don't really
That's what
think
see.
so. I think we want to move on, yeah, but I think Greenfingers is right. We're exposed to each other, and we also are not face to face. And then there's the Karen thing, where Karens want to fucking sneak on Facebook and talk shit about this and that to try and make themselves look better. There's this whole persona thing that is a modern internet thing, you know. So things are changing, because when I can't punch you in the face, you're more likely to talk shit about me. Do you know what I mean? Because you're all very brave behind your screen. But when I'm standing there red-faced in front of you, you probably have got a different attitude. Maybe worse, but maybe better.
I completely agree with that one, Greenthirteen. I've experienced in the last 5 years a lot of fucking internet warriors, and the second I get in front of their face, they're so quiet. Because
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'm not a small guy. And the second they realize that in person, yeah,
Yeah. Respect is
it's a
resumed.
totally
huh?
different, sir. Yep.
Yeah.
Respect has resumed. That's what it is. I'm like, I'm just CannaTopper on here, and anybody can take a shot. But the second I'm face to face, I will put my forehead against yours and put my eyebrows against yours.
Yeah.
Like if you go to an open
So
carry
you've had
event,
situations
everybody's
online
really.
that have risen
When
to
you go
that
to-
point, like that you feel that way, like some encounter online left you feeling that way, that when you saw the person, it was a big confrontation.
Oh, it wasn't a confrontation at all. I went up, I shook their hand, and I brought them in close, and they stayed away from me the whole time.
Go to an open
Shook their
carry
hand,
event.
brought
go
them
to
in,
an
and I
open-
said, "How you doing?"
Go to an
and then
open
and
carry
then they
event
stayed the
and
fuck
see how
away.
nice people are. Go to open carry event where everybody's
Yep,
carrying a
exactly.
gun. Everybody's extremely nice, very respectful. If you want to know, if you want to see a good example of respect, that's a great place to see it.
So I know it's the general question, but it's a good break. What's everybody smoking on? What's in that cannon you got over there, Greenthirteeen?
Some gelato, but actually it's got a big worm that my friend gave me, which is like some year-old hash. And he was like, broke a bit off and give me it. So actually, I just had 2 teeth out yesterday. I'm not supposed to be smoking. So I was like, let me make this really strong so that I'm smoking a bit less. So I think it's Rainbow Belts hash. But it was black and thick and sticky and lovely, sweaty, you know? What about you lot?
I'm smoking on a little bit of barbecue gorilla V2 by a breeding code that I grew out. It's kind of reminiscent of like a Sweet Island skunk. It's kind of got that tropical kind of flavor to it.
Nice.
Pretty good.
I love that flavor.
Silence
Anybody
now?
else?
What the fuck? I'm
I
smoking
think
Bingus.
CannaTopper. The Zingus.
Yeah, as always. It's all good. What's CannaTopper on?
I have got some Sergeant Pepper rosin here. It's a full spec.
What, 160 down?
I'm not sure. I can't remember what it said.
Yeah.
Good thing.
Just
It's
some
good.
tests. It's just some test runs and everything. So it was just, here you go. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll have it.
I'll manage with
Thanks,
it.
Sarge.
Yeah.
I didn't really care. It was dabs. So
What are you smoking on, bud?
This is still the Donnie Burger. Yep, Donnie Burger joint, but I'm about ready to take a dab of some true OG rosin in
Nice.
a minute or so.
I'll tell you what, yesterday, because I'd had some dental work, I grabbed the tube of Fico and I'd just come out. So I just grabbed a capsule, a really big cap, filled it up, washed that, went for a walk. And like, it was lovely, really lovely. And then like way later that evening, I took a dab and I was like, whoa, forgot about that Fico. And it sort of reactivated it and it was nice, but it put me right on the edge there. It's like, here you go, you're really fucked. Remember to breathe.
Yeah, remember. I love that. Good little buddy. How many teeth did you get pulled? Shit. So like you had
2, man. 2 together. Yeah.
I got
I'm terrible at that
I
shit.
got an appointment on the 7th, but I'm not really anxious to go, to be honest.
He was the best. It was the best dentist I've ever seen. He was brilliant, fast.
Yeah, that's always helpful.
Yeah. So it was a
Yeah,
great
it's
interview,
tough.
Eagle. I really enjoyed it. I've been looking forward to hearing from her since she was on with the other girls. Like, I really get a vibe from her. I'm not talking about, I mean, just really, she's always saying the things I'm thinking. Like, that's the stuff I want to I really have a big issue now, like a real bee in my bonnet between community and industry. And I think there's a massive wedge there now where fashion is a massive problem. And like, it actually sickens me. And this is the only community where I can come to where I feel like everybody's open-minded about it in a spiritual sense, like give the respect to the plant, not hype, hype, hype. And hype is not even a good word to use now. Fashion, 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 fashion. It's like, I hate it, man. I don't like the hate word, but I don't like it. They're monetizing our thing in a shit way.
A little funny, like back to that is I'm ever since that Lady of Hash episode, because like I kind of told her on the show there, I had interviewed everybody else prior to that episode. She was the only one that I hadn't had a spotlight with up till that point. And I had been trying to schedule that episode with her for what? It's almost been a year now since that episode. A lot of back and forth and both ways. You know what I mean? And then I had it lined up for like 2 weeks ago, and it was like set in stone. You know what I mean? We both had, yeah. And then my computer went down, and I had to fucking DM her that day and go, man, I can't fucking believe this. After, all the back and forth, I have to cancel.
We're doing it
tonight. And she was like, no worries, we'll make it work. Let's try next week. And she was gracious enough to give me a second chance at the episode. So I'm grateful, very grateful. And then on top of that, I love after all the fucking all the Ace episodes that I've done, that I still kind of make the rookie mistakes, as Chad Westport called it out the other day. The fucking mic bullshit, whatever. And then tonight I was fucking I was kind of wondering, hope this works out. I hope this works out. And then 11:30 comes around, and I'm filling out the title, and I'm sitting here, and I look over and I see 11:34, and I think, oh fuck, this might not happen. And then a couple more minutes go by, and I'm like, fuck, maybe I should check my Instagram. And I go back over to Instagram, and there's messages from her. And I'm like, oh, fuck, please don't be a cancel. Please don't be a cancel. And I tap on the message, and she says, sir, how am I supposed to join? And I look back, and instead of sending her the link, I kind of sent her the invitation. So she never had the link. I'm sitting here waiting for her. She ain't even got the link for the show and shit. So that was part of the delay of kind of coming on late. My stupidity, my mistake for not fucking sending the right fucking link and shit. And then she was still gracious enough to, come on after that mistake as well. So feel pretty blessed over and all.
Yeah, I respect the fact that you told us that, man. I mean, that to me, it just makes it even a better situation, because it was destined. You know what I mean?
Yes. And the vibes, or those two humans managed to get themselves together and do the good work with all the, seems like they're mucking each other about, and yeah, fuck. I think you're at the top of your game, bro, as a compliment. I think, and it's obvious really, you're 600 and something in, but you're at the top of your game. I think you're most relaxed, and so the guests are most relaxed, and like, it has such a lovely gelled vibe right now. And I'm not saying it didn't before, but yeah, you definitely seem really at ease doing the
Wait a
interviews, yeah?
The new mic really makes a difference, brother. It really does. So yeah, and the different angles and just dude, everything's gelling. Thankfully, I think again, it's a sign of the times. It's good.
Yeah,
It's good.
I greatly agree with that. It's funny how things work out. And yeah, I'm looking forward to kind of stepping things up, moving forward, trying to treat it with a little bit more respect. So, little help from my friends. That's all I can say from that. And that's what's made things happen as of late. And it seems like things are coming together for all the right reasons. So I'm very grateful for this moment in time. That's for sure.
I got to tell you, his LEDs are the fucking shit. GrandmasterLEDs.com, and I'm not ashamed to say that. The lights that are in my room right now, so far, best lights I've ever had. I've said that like 3 different times over the last 3 years with different brands, but so far, best lights I've ever had. You know what I mean?
Cheers, Mr. Socal, sliding in that back door.
Socal.
Oh, fuck off, everybody.
Check it out. We got a blizzard going on.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck all that.
Oh my God. To hell with that.
Oh,
I was
that-
not expecting that this morning.
Woke
I'm
up
bitching
to almost a
complaining
half
'cause it's
inch of
like-
ice.
Oh, no kidding, you as well. I'm blaming you then. Fucking you sent this way.
And here I'm fucking complaining because it's cold and overcast.
Yeah. And what? 80 degrees or something.
No, we actually, it's been nice and cold this week. We got
68.
we got fucking hammered the last couple days, but it'll be 80. It'll be up in the 80s and 90s again next week. So
Yeah.
Yeah, the best part of my day, unexpectedly got a DM, and it was Smiley with a tracking number and an explanation of what is the project you guys are working on? The
DOA.
DOA.
Anyway, yeah.
And yeah, I guess I got a couple days before it'll be in my box, but yeah, it made my day.
That's awesome. Do you know who DOA is? He was one of the first guests on this show. He's not with us anymore. Oh, you do know? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I've been watching.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's cool.
Nice to be part of that project.
Smiley
dude.
was. I saw him in chat during the show, but I guess he went to bed.
Yeah, I saw him.
Because you got to get up early,
I was hanging out in the chat for a little bit, and I said, "What's up?" to Smiley. I said, cheers, and he was kind of upset that I didn't tell him to fuck off, so I had to go back and tell him to fuck off.
Yeah.
Well, you're good at that, bro.
I guess I am. Yes, I am.
And I got Captain 420 flying in on Tuesday afternoon and staying until Tuesday. He's staying a week this time. Last time we had a lot of fun, but he was really only here 3 days. This time he's here seven full days.
Nice.
So yeah.
Dude, I envy his journey, man. He is doing the good thing, right? He is linking everybody. I mean, that's a cool.
I just
fucking way
always
to hang out.
remember my first memories of him was like when he was taking us to the shrines or the places in Thailand. And,
yeah,
and going
the temples.
live. The temples. He was going live at the temples. I remember. Next thing you know, he's hanging out here. It's crazy.
I'll tell you what, that dude's putting in more fucking airline miles than Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
putting them in. Yeah, the Regen conferences,
Yeah.
and he's going back to Thailand in this month. Shit.
That's fucking.
Is he
insane.
really? Is he going to stay there for?
He's got he's got his stuff there. So one way or another, whether he, packs it up or stays longer, he's got a cat there. He's got to go back.
Now you guys are going up to some event too, if I remember correctly.
We're camping on the beach.
I'm not
at
sure the
Ventura.
cat's going to be that worried about him.
The Ventura County Fairgrounds, where it's right there on the beach. So the event we're going to, and we're both volunteers at the box office. Like the tickets for this thing is like for the whole weekend are $450. My friend's running the box office, so they needed volunteers. So me and Captain 420 are 8 to 12 a.m. That's the slot we chose. But we'll be like running the box office.
That sounds like a dangerous proposition.
So what you're saying is, if you come up between 8 and midnight, the password is fucking talking shit with Eagle, gets you a free ticket, right?
Yeah, well.
Whoops, maybe.
Hello.
What's up, Smiley's Garden?
What's up, man?
Miles.
Hey, there you are.
Hi.
Hey, Smiley, fuck off.
Fuck off.
I was just mentioning how you made my day, and there you are.
Right.
Cheers, man.
Show
Yeah,
us
those
that
aren't the
t-shirt
DOA
again.
ones yet, though. The DOA ones are still cooking in the mama's belly in there. So.
Oh, well, you know what you said to me. I read it, but
Captain's in the chat saying no free tickets.
$450 for an event, though. I mean, that's a little greedy.
well, it's 4-day music festival, so it kind of comes out to 100 a day. And yeah, that's what a lot of the community thinks. But there's some pretty good acts, and camping on the beach, and it's 2022. I'll make a million excuses, but yeah, that's another whole conversation about what the going concert price is, basically. But yeah, that's where we are.
That industry has struggled. It was the worst hit industry in COVID, and I think those guys, I don't know, it's difficult, isn't it? Yeah. It's part of what Jendo was saying, and it's like you really have to have some value for yourself, and people do appreciate a thing they paid for, and all that stuff she said was pretty true.
Yeah, and even in the music industry, like the big hang up right now is all events have insurance. That's part of it. And yeah, the post-COVID insurance, yeah, we're talking a whole other level, just like an earthquake insurance or fire insurance, and yeah, who's paying for it? We are. So concert ticket prices are gonna go up considerably because basically the insurance has changed. Right. Because that's why the industry took such a hit. Like, yeah, there was insurance, but it didn't cover COVID type stuff. Well, now it does.
Insurance is the biggest fucking scam out there.
Yeah.
Of course. What's up, brother Flower?
Hey, how are you, buddy? Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah.
Actually,
Can't hear you, bro.
Terps of the day.
We know what you said, but we couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
So coming back to him, back to relating to concerts, kind of. I didn't fucking realize that the Hash Bash, I don't know fucking why, was this weekend. And I was like, that sucks. It sucks. You know what I mean? That sucks. I'm going to fucking miss it. I'm going to miss the Hash Bash regardless. The main event, the real event. I think there's a lot of misconception to that. There's so many people that's capitalized off the event in the name. You know what I mean? It gets a little confusing. So the main event, the original Hash Bash is Saturday, and my daughter has a concert her senior year, and there's no fucking way I'm missing my daughter's concert to go down to the main event Saturday. But then again, I was fucking talking to a few people, and they're like, Mendo Dope's gonna be there, and I was like, fuck. So kind of the double. So I fucking kind of like to double check the rumor. I called Mendo. I'm like, yeah. So you guys gonna be here? I'm like, fuck yeah. You need to come down here. I'm like, you're right. I need to come down there. So they're supposed to be playing Sunday. So I am definitely scrambling to get my shit together to try to get down there and hang out with Mendo Dope Sunday.
Oh yeah.
And daughters on Saturday, so
That's what's up,
all
man.
set.
Oh yeah. I hope you get down there, Eagle. That'd be badass. I'm jealous because we're leaving out of town. And I heard that same thing, and I was like, fuck. I was all trying to rearrange the schedule too to figure out if it could go somehow.
Where's it at?
Lance or Ann Arbor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For my house, it's a 3.5 hour trip, but it will
Right.
definitely be fucking worth it.
Oh, you can make it in 2.
and we're just a day away from April, where 420 and all the events surrounding that are everywhere, I imagine. I know the ones
Never.
in SoCal.
What's going on here? I haven't heard shit.
Well, up in LA, there's a few things.
That's why
420.
you're going to the greenhouse, bro. Right? Aren't we going there?
Hey, fuck yeah. Smoke session in the greenhouse. I'm cool with that.
I haven't really decided yet, Socal, what was going on here. I'm trying to figure out if I want to go with Model A or Model B of the 420 event. If I want to try to go to more like the scheduled, more scheduled type a day, like the first round that so many people missed, which I still kick myself. So many lessons learned on that 420. But the way that one jived with more of a flow or more like last year where it was kind of more of a free for all day. You know what I mean? So, or maybe it
This
might
year
be a
it's
hybrid
Wednesday.
of the two.
Well, it is on
Wednesday's
Sunday.
420. No, I think it's Wednesday, middle of the week. That's why a couple of the events are either like some of the
Oh,
whatever
yeah, it is. You're right.
are either on the weekend or pre because they want to be on the weekend. A couple things I read on that are happening in LA, San Diego.
What did we do the first time then? Eagle, what did we do the first time, dude? Did we do it? People have slots or something?
The first time I set it up into groups of 3, basically, it would be me, somebody else, and then a third kind of come on mid-conversation. And then in the middle of that third time slot, that other guest would fall out and a new one would kind of come in. So it kind of kept the conversation evolving and fresh all day long.
That's cool. I do not remember that, but that is rad. Difficult.
Yeah.
Okay, you got to
It
fuck
was-
off now. Out.
I actually
Next
had it
person.
super 1 hour slots for all the guests, and I had it scheduled to the exact 24-hour mark to come go all day long, and it worked well. I can't believe how well it flowed. So I don't know, again, maybe a hybrid of the two.
Do some kind of some structured stuff for a little while, and then break it up with just a free for all, and then back to a structure or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then maybe
well,
maybe that dangerous bit where it's a proper free for all. You don't even have to have been on the interview. That shit where crazy people turn up.
yeah, yeah. That's
And
probably
Nick
going to be more.
Barrington.
That's probably going to be more the route right there, because there's no going back. You know what I mean? Once you have the free for all, it's hard to get back into the more structured side of things. You know what I mean?
Well, you can only
Yeah.
you can only upload so much at once, right? Like you have to upload a certain amount of hours, right? You can't go over it or some shit. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And
So you can
uploads
Yeah,
take a lot
24
of
hour
time,
mark.
right?
Well, no, I'm not so sure about that, because I believe somebody just did it and may have posted 24 hours, but I'm not risking it. You minimally have to break it up into two 12-hour slots. Wise over 3 are nice. You know what I mean? So you're not risking that it ain't gonna post smart. So it'll probably bust up into 3 segments.
Hey, Bud, who's your little friend, bro?
This is Herbie. Yeah,
Herbie looks pretty happy, dude.
he's like over the last 20 years, my wife was really into Chihuahuas. So we basically had 5 Chihuahuas, and Herbie's the lone survivor of the Chihuahua clan. Yeah.
Hey, Herb.
Well, the one thing I know I'm making this year, which I missed last year, because it really has become a solid event, even though it's not like an event, is Masonic does free seed day, right? And if it's any indication last year to this year, I don't even know. Like last year was at least 1,000 people lined up, and each got a couple packs of seeds. You never knew. You could have pulled Seed Junkie or Calculator or this, that, or the other. And this year it looks like it's going to be bigger than ever, and more breeders have put packs of seeds into the event. And it's just right there on Fairfax, like, so everyone lines up all the way down the street, and some people get there the night before because the first 10 people get extras and all that type of stuff. But yeah, I think because 420 is on Wednesday, that's like on the 16th this month or April. You should head up there, Greenfingers.
I wish. You know, Socal should head up there.
No, I don't like driving up to those events, man. Well, for me, buddy, you're north of me a little bit. It's
2 hours
for you.
It takes me 2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would
See,
take
from
you
where
3.
I'm at, it's 45 minutes for me to get to the 15 just to actually make that turn north.
I mean, even with these gas prices, which normally I don't care, dude picked up a pack of goat gas, the latest cap release, and I could just drive there and get it. Normally I would. I'm excited. It's the newest strain. 6 something. I have to buy premium. Yeah, I'm like saying I'll wait till I come up there in a week or so, where I would have usually just jumped in my car and got there Monday as soon as I could get those seeds in my hand, because, well, even once they're in my hand, it's 3 months before anybody be smoking it or longer. So, but yeah, the gas prices made me go, I don't know, just for a pack of seeds, I'll wait a couple of weeks. That'll be like $100 in gas round trip.
Why are you running premium, dude? What vehicle you got?
Well, I got a Hellcat. I got a Challenger. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah, like
Nice.
right off the bat, like, okay, I'm paying for gas, but that's the car if I had to drive the 20-mile windy section to get to my house without a car that, was exciting, I wouldn't live.
I love it.
You don't have to explain how that would be boring to me. I'm with
you get it.
Sure.
Okay. And even, hey, I'll tell you, it's a 2014. Things were a little better back then. But even when I like made the decision I had to have it, I put up an extra 4x4 tray, and it's long since been paid for. But that was how in my mind it worked. I was like, well, I want that. I guess I got to put 9 more plants right here in this area that, just added another section. And okay, 5 years later, the car's
paying
mine.
for fuel. Yeah, the
Now,
car's
granted,
paid for now.
at this
Deductive
point,
reasoning. Deductive
the
reasoning.
insurance is what kills me on that car. Like, and
I
it's not
bet.
because I have tickets. I have no tickets. It's just the insurance on that car.
Hey, is that
With
Hellcat
my
fast?
M3, it was the tires.
And the tires. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And trust me, my road is
I like
really
Michelins and they're expensive.
people drive out here to drive my roads. Mostly, what do you call it? This one club, the Subaru and the that range car. Oh, all the corners and apexes is great for that car. For my car, no, it just my car doesn't break loose. I mean, it tracks, but yeah, it tracks at the expense of tires. And tires are, you know what I'm saying? So yeah,
that's more of an open road. Let's go for it.
Yeah, that's what that car is. But it does good in the, it knows how to track.
Remember the Fieros, Pontiac Fieros? That would be a good one to run through those.
But what is it, Subaru? Well, like the cars that are more made for what's that kind of racing they do? Rally racing.
Yeah, rallying. Yeah,
those cars. Some on the weekends especially. There's guys that just come out here to drive the road. I mean, that it's like the weekend spot. And those cars, when they're all hooked up right, they kick ass.
So you guys may think this is funny, may not. I'm willing. I'm anxious to see your guys' reaction. This is how much how proud I am of this, how much I actually talk about this outside of this. You know what I mean? You guys talk about car insurance. Today I spoke with my car insurance rep, and we were going a little back and forth, and she's like, "What's your occupation?" And she's like, "Is it you still a carpenter?" I'm like, yeah, amongst other things. I said, I kind of recently, kind of recently added another feather in that cap. And she was like, "Oh yeah? What's that?" And I'm like, "Oh." She's like, I didn't know. And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Well, what is it? How could?" And I'm like, "Podcast." She's like, "Oh yeah, what's it about?" I'm like, "Well, as long as it doesn't affect the business relationship, you know what I mean? It's different." I'm like, "If you're interested, I like check out the channel and shit." They were a little further into the conversation. I tell her, basically what it is, fucking talking shit with ego and shit. And, "Oh yeah, that's fucking cool. I'm gonna look it up." So now that actually my auto insurance agent is actually following the show. But again, I thought that shit was funny. I did too.
Is that your next interview?
I was about to say the same thing. When's she coming on?
You never know. Cannabis and insurance.
Don't ever let, just a piece of advice, don't let it get to like your delivery, because out here in California, you run a delivery thing, you have to declare it, and holy moly, you want to talk about expensive insurance.
Yeah. Our insurance is expensive anyway.
Yeah, but once they know it's like delivery business and whatever, they really rake you.
Risks go up. The odds are that you're going to crash your car. So we're going to charge you more.
No,
Shit, what's funny about that is it's not a penalty, but that conversation was actually a plus. And she was like, "What? You actually qualify for them checks that are going around. You should be getting a couple of those.
Yes, he wants to.
You should be getting a couple of checks in the mail." So I was all excited by the end of the conversation. And shit. I'm like, hell yeah.
He's warming you up for the inside track, brothers.
Yeah, I don't want to burst your bubble, but my experience is there's no free checks, but all right.
Free.
So next Tuesday, it's Flo from Progressive talking fucking shit.
You would fucking laugh your ass, Flo, come wandering through with that price gun.
Dude, I would watch that episode twice.
Oh shit.
Actually, no, I want to ask that bitch how I get some fucking fire insurance out here.
Is that a thing?
Are you lifting Greenfingers?
What?
Is that
Well,
really
it's one of those
become, like,
things.
kind of a thing?
It's one of those things where they only cover it under a certain circumstance, and it costs so much that it's a I guess you'd call it a losing proposition. Yeah, and now people that have like $10 million houses and stuff, and thoroughbred horse ranches and stuff, maybe it might work for them in some way, but for an average person, no. Same with earthquake insurance.
Out where I'm at, we had a big ass fire rip through here last year. If you look it up on Google, it was the Valley Fire.
Okay.
Well, so that just gave away where I'm at to Buddy, but so the Valley Fire ripped out through here, and a lot of us got notices right after that thing was put out that we're no longer covered by fire insurance.
Okay.
So
I don't want to interrupt, but remember my story where I said, oh yeah, the orange stuff got put on my house?
Yeah.
Right? The part I left out was after 17 years of living in this house, and this was the fires, and you'll know the area that started on the 76 and the 15 off the freeway, and then burned all the way through Bonsall, and all those horses that were thoroughbred got let loose.
Yep.
Right? Okay, so I just had to move out of this house. I told that whole story. Y'all heard it. So I'm living over here, and that fire goes down. And yeah, not only did that house get upside down and all this, half of that house burned down. Like actually the garage and the bedroom that was like where I did my work, yeah, that got burned down. The second fire, 2 weeks after I moved out of a place I lived 17 years and had a fire come close. Yeah, I thought that was fate. Yeah, I sidetracked in my story and didn't tell you
Sickening,
about
really,
it.
though. That's your home. And
I
you
felt
can't
like the
insure
luckiest
it,
guy on the planet.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
even-
I mean, on the wider conversation, it's sickening that you could spend all your life paying for your house and then it burns down and you fucking.
And even a friend of mine lived in the same power grid, and because of that fire, it was 24 days that this certain grid had no power. So like, even if you survived the power, you wouldn't have survived, and like your indoor would not have survived 23 days. It took them that long after that fire to get the grid back up for the residents of that area.
Cheers,
420
everybody.
WEedNerdWorld. Cheers, Eagle. Again, excellent interview. Thanks so much for letting me have another excellent therapy session on the Weed Nerd World.
Don't slap your friends.
If I could get to you,
I would just put my hand up and block you like that. Don't slap me, please.
And then we'd start dancing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have this like reflex.
It's a weird image.
once I get slapped, the right foot goes straight to the nuts. I don't know. It's just like built-in reflex.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, let's not get back onto this, for fuck's sake.
Somebody slaps me, it's challenge to the duel.
So as far as the thank you goes, I've given GML a lot of credit the last few days, last week for helping out the show. But I also believe proper thank yous and proper channels should be, I've always speak about being grateful. And the part of that puzzle I've left out is it probably would not have happened without a little sway from my good friend Bingus. So I have to thank Bingus for putting A and B together for the overall picture. So this is my thank you for Bingus for putting A to B together to help out the greater picture of it all.
GML is a good buddy. Now, again, we were before. And we united back here on your channel. So, I mean, it's a mutual thank you, bro. So, I mean, and, but I appreciate that. Thanks so much, buddy. I appreciate the great therapy, and I mean it. I mean, this to me is like therapy, especially in the times that we're in. I do want to reiterate the respect angle. But I'll come in, and I enjoyed talking over Buds and having him talk over me. I mean, I thought that was fun.
I'm new.
No, dude, I enjoyed it, really. It's almost like that's what makes this real. It's like people actually will step on your toes and not really realize it until you go, fuck, you're stepping on my toes. You know what I mean? But that's, again, this isn't some planned Oscar.
Well, and
it's not a planned slap.
Some people, like, if they get corrected like that, can handle it, and some people like that would they wouldn't know how to handle that, and move on. That would make them feel whatever way, and then But I'm mature enough that if I'm over, and I'm new at this. I have a hard time with the timing of it.
Well, it never gets better. I mean, I do too.
Well, I've gotten better.
We're still shit at it.
I've gotten better at it, I think, a little bit.
I'm going to take your example and run with it.
But bravo to Bingus. That's what I got to say. Bravo to Bingus.
I tell you, I've fucking been doing this for a while, and I still ain't got it down, but
oh yeah,
I tell you what, it gets harder yet when, say you try to take the video away, and people can't see you like this. It's even harder to kind of jump in and keep the fucking, you know what I mean, the respect level going.
Well, but the lesson I learned from watching you is you've learned how to precautionary silent more than if there's a spot like that, you err in being quiet and let it work out before. Where myself, that's the lesson I learned from you, that slow down and then it's easier.
Well said. I think that's true. Yeah, that's the skill part of it, or ego is like that for sure. Yeah. He has his ego in check a bit.
And considering he's drinking coffee,
I'm like, it's quiet, I gotta talk.
I could blame it on the coffee and go, I'm just too jacked up on coffee, but shit, Eagle's drinking coffee as hard as I am, so.
Eagle's a natural at allowing other people to feel important, all right? And that's why I love it.
Big dick energy, you see? Big dick energy, they call that.
Yeah, I love him for that. I don't just like him, I love him as a brother.
Yeah.
All you guys, I mean, everybody in the chat, I mean, it's just like a big family, quite frankly. And when you were explaining it to Jen, about how it's 600 invitations are out there. I'm thinking, fuck, man. One day that'll be 6,000. Who knows? Maybe 6 million. You never know. I mean, if we can keep the ball of positivity and therapy, everybody needs therapy. I'm telling you.
So you want to hear something funny? Is talk about the numbers and shit. And you guys kind of know I have a soft spot for numbers. You know, the angel numbers. I talk about them all the time. And I'm thinking about this future 100 episodes, and I'm thinking, fuck. 666 is coming up.
Number of
Do
the
I
beast.
skip that episode?
No,
Who am I
man,
gonna
you
stick
do
with
not.
that episode? I don't think anybody's gonna knowingly take 666. I think somebody's gonna come on and I'm gonna blurt it out. They're gonna be like,
there are people
"Oh
that are gonna
fuck,
ask.
this is my episode."
I'll take it, Eagle.
And for the sake of the algorithm, you might want to skip that one altogether.
Nah, you gotta have tail back with horns or something. Like,
Oh, speaking of Tao, today's what, the 30th? So there's 31 days, isn't it, this month? Am I correct in thinking that March has 31 days?
And we're in it.
Tao's birthday is April Fool's Day. Do not let him
Are you
fool
fucking
you.
kidding me? I
His
gotta share a
birthday
with that fucking
really
asshole?
is. I seen his driver's license. I actually called him out on it. He DM'd me a picture of his driver's license. His birthday really is April Fool's Day. So make sure
that's funny, man.
He's gave the community so much fucking love. You know what I mean? Sent seeds out every day. The least we can do is shower that motherfucker with a bunch of fucking happy birthdays.
I agree.
You want to know something? Here's something a little fucked up. Not only do I got to share the same actual first name with Tao, but I got to share the same fucking birthday with him now too.
Oh my God, explain
Oh,
so
you
much.
it's because you two are a bunch of jokers. That's ridiculous. Fucking hell.
Explains so much. Explains so much.
Yeah, it does.
Happy
I'm not
birthday.
sure if I'm buying that one. That could be an April Fool.
Yeah, could be.
Good one, bud.
So, like, every year, did you get joke presents then? Because I don't know.
You don't know how many
It's your
fucking,
birthday.
Yeah, everything was a jack in the box. Do-do, Punk.
My birthday. Yeah,
Every time we
right.
have
It's
kids, I
April
get like
Fools.
dirty diapers and all kinds of shit for my birthday.
Yeah, it's April Fools.
Literally.
Such a birthday.
How do you think I found out the fucking that you can ship elephant shit?
The poop website.
So that makes you an Aries?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire, right? I think fire is very.
Yeah, I'm Aries. I'm Aries.
I'm a Libra.
Libra, Aries.
We can all tell you, Aries. You don't have to tell us. We can tell.
Actually, yeah, I had my chart done, like that thing where they tell you your rising and your moon and all that. I'm
Yeah,
a triple Aries.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Right. Triple X.
That's very rare, by the way.
That's why I'm a hard head, knucklehead, not follow the rules, all that. It comes with being an Aries. Well, at least my experience.
I think Aries was a god of some sort somewhere along the lines.
We definitely a ram, like we butt heads. That's that. I relate to that part.
What is everybody else's signs?
Stop.
Aquarius.
My sign is stop.
I'm a Capricorn. So I'm
You said you were a
the
Libra. Fuck, you said you were a Libra earlier. What happened? Did you change it?
I'm a Virgo, but just about every human in
I
my
said I'm a
life is
Libra.
fucking Aries.
Yeah.
I'm actually like a Libra Scorpio cusp, if that's a thing.
It is. Yes.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Huh. Smiley.
I was born near the 4th of July, whatever the fuck that.
Leo.
yeah.
Ain't that a Credence song?
I thought I was a Cancer.
That was a movie.
Okay. You said you didn't know.
I don't know. I only know when we go to the Chinese restaurant and they have it on the placemats.
I missed that.
I think they were all different ones though, don't they? Theirs is like the
It's
rat and
dogs
shit
and-
like that.
Yeah, the year of the
Yeah.
horse.
That's your year, yeah.
I think we're in the year of like
Whatever.
something weird. It's right now we're in the year. Maybe it is the year of the rat again because it comes back every so many years.
Oh,
There's like
we'll have to go out for Chinese to find out.
It's the year of the lion.
It's the year of the lion, okay.
Lion, all
It's
right.
the year of the rat
Okay.
in my garden.
That's cool. That's cool.
yeah.
Fucking
I like
thing.
that.
Your lion looks like a tiger though, meow.
It's done by a feminine.
Oh,
Come on, it's Mother Earth. Come on. Males, so you're like, let's get back to slapping, bitch. Big slap. Did you feel that? Oh, dude, you're talking
Morning,
about
brother.
my fucking hair.
Yeah, see, there you go. Now it's focused. So
Shit.
just so you guys know, on that fucking talking shit about towels. There it is.
Oh,
He's showing his
You
license.
know what you look like. Come on, to fuck.
no shit.
same fucking year too. Holy shit.
No
They're twins.
shit.
Twins.
Yeah, there you go.
Awesome.
Yeah.
5'10", 210, dude.
Oh, I'm
Nice.
75 as
Tao
well,
was
man. We're the
1775.
same age.
And just to be a fucking
Tao's
asshole,
not
I put down-
75, is he?
No, it's 1775 was the year he's born. He's over 200.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can
see,
buy them little plastic cards everywhere, though.
just
Make
to be
you
an
feel
asshole,
young.
I put organ donor on my license because I know if I'm fucking dead, they're not getting shit. It's fucking scraped off the road.
What's a license? I don't
That's
have
right.
good with that shit.
It's that thing
Gentlemen-
DMV tries to take away from you all the time.
Gentlemen,
I
I'm
don't
gonna gotta go to bed. Gotta get up. Thank you so much again, Eagle. Excellent night here on the Weed Nerd World. Cheers, chat, panel. Be good to
Love
yourself.
Bingus, man.
Take
Right on,
care.
Bingus. Have a good night, man.
Love you guys. Take care.
I'm gonna follow behind him though too, guys. Cheers.
Thanks,
Got a bunch of
Smiley.
stuff to get done. So busy day tomorrow. I'm hanging. Thanks, Eagle.
Love, brother.
Right on. Fuck off,
Later,
man.
Smiley.
Them seeds are soaking, Smiley.
Okay. Yeah, I actually have to get going to work, so I'll see you guys later.
Yes, can I love, brother.
Be good.
Is it already fucking 1:30? Yeah, it is.
Having so much fun, I don't want to sign off.
Right?
I gotta go study for this
Sorry,
stupid
guys.
fucking highway patrol test.
You're gonna go to
Yeah,
school.
you better pass that shit. Fucking hell.
You're never gonna do a circle.
Dude, I can go 130 miles an hour through the desert, but I can't go in a fucking circle at 4 miles an hour.
Take a scooter in there, like I said. Take a scooter and they'll fucking you could do a circle in a scooter. It's so small, you know.
I
Yeah,
can do some amazing things in a car, but parking is not one of them. I feel your pain, bro. It's all good. My wife parks better than I do, but she's a shit driver compared with me.
No, they really put you through this weird test to get your motorcycle license. Like the car one's easy. The motorcycle one, yeah, you got to do
Yeah.
some stuff.
the car, you just, you go drive and prove to them that fucking, hey, I know how to drive.
Yeah, left turn, right turn. Okay,
Right.
come back to the thing. You got your license. They set up this weird little obstacle thing for the motorcycle people to do right there.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been on the road and just going in fucking circles, So it's fucking worthless.
Any government on this planet shouldn't even allow motorcycles to exist. So that's so crazy. My wife's like, you can do anything you want, except it has to be on four wheels.
No, my wife's good with it. Because she knows that I'm going to do it whether she likes it or not.
Yeah. 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 All right, I'm gonna hop out and start the day. Love, brothers. Thank you for a really lovely morning. Great interview. I'm going back to watch the rest of it.
Thank you, man.
Right on, man.
Appreciate it. Have an amazing day, man.
Later, Green.
Yeah, it is that time, guys. I need to fucking get to taking care of some shit. And there's Chad. Am I that predictable? I see hillbilly herb grower, and Chad already calling me out on the Oak Island. I'm fixing to do a little work in the garden and recap on yesterday's Oak Island and shit.
Okay.
I know it may be corny. It may be corny, but it's the only show I watched. The one show.
I gave up on that after like 7 years. It just was like, wait, they're never going to find anything. I can't believe I've wasted 7 years or 4 or 5 years on that show. It's in my TiVo. I'll watch it.
Hell yeah, I feel the same way. I'm like,
Even though, like, my experience as I sign off is, yeah, before I found all this YouTube content, I'd watch all these series, all the reality ones, a bunch of other crap. It was in my TiVo. That was what I did. In the last 2 years, I go and look at the TiVo the few times I'm on TV and just basically see a series, whatever, yacht sailing or whatever, all this weird shit, and just delete all like 8 shows of it. Like, what? Was I really going to watch that? Even the one tuna fishing that I'd watched. It's like, how many times are you going to see the same guy catch a fucking tuna? Right? Like the first few seasons, they were all right. But then, yeah, I look at it and go, yeah, did I really watch hours and hours of that shit? Yep, I did. And
Yeah.
Eagle, you let me know if they actually ever find anything on fucking Oak Island. God damn.
It's getting, it's sadly enough, it might take 7 years or whatever, but it's getting pretty fascinating, some of the shit they found, man.
I agree.
You know.
I agree. I mean, I'm just joking. And I love all those shows. Who am I fooling? But I have like watched more YouTube content and less of that shit in the last, and definitely no more news. So I'm signing off. I had a great time, Eagle, and great interview like always, and see you around.
Have a good one. I think, I think it'd be funny to fucking actually name a strain like Oak Island and shit. There's fucking treasure in every bag and shit.
all you right there, bro. That's all you. That's something you should do. That's what your seed should be called, man.
Right.
Your incidentals.
Put a seed in every bag. That way, at least you find some treasures.
Yeah, a little treasure and everything.
I could call this one Oak Island. Huh?
Yeah.
There you go.
I would grow that out.
Hey, at
I was
least
gonna send you. I still need your address, Greenfingers.
My mom didn't message you yet.
Your mommy has to message him, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah. I'm like, mom, message him, and she's like, all right, I will. All right.
I have to tell her the strains, and she has to okay it. Just
Yeah,
play.
she has to, she's my mommy manager. She tells me what to wear and what hats to put on and to smile.
I can't just go sneaking things in his lunchbox. It's got to be mom approved.
Yeah, the message on top of the stuff, like her handwritten message has to have the approval after, like, so the seeds are okayed. Now, I think I got the address right here. I found it the other day from the Bingus pack. So I forgot, So I'll send it to you later, like in 5 minutes. All right. On that note, I'm out. Love you, Eagle. Me out flowers. Fuck off, Socal. Fuck
Eat a
face.
dick.
I will. I'm gonna go do that gladly right now. So
I can see you guys actually dueling in public with your fingers. Fuck you, girl.
And then he whips that out, and I'm
You're
just
gonna put your eye out with that thing. Careful.
Have a good one. I'm out of here. Later, boys.
Yeah.
No, have a good night,
Later,
man.
buddy.
Bye-bye.
Have a blessed
right.
day, man.
I guess I'm the last one out of here. So, Eagle, fuck you for having us. And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Right on. You have a good fucking day.
Yeah, you too, brother. Have a good one.
Thanks, man. With that being said, grab this here list. You guys know what time it is. Time for the shout outs. Let me get some music going and ready for us for this. What? 20 minutes. What the fuck is playing here? Holy shit. We're fucking talking with full fucking blast there. Where'd it go? I don't even know where it's playing from. Oh, yeah. There it is down the corner. Funny. All right, let's get some music going so we get the fuck out of here. That was made by T1 Productions, by the way. If you play it out, it's actually a pretty cool song. All right, where in the heck? We're going to take off my favorites list. Shuffle the favorites, see what we get. You take a shot of this grapefruit juice. Sometimes coffee doesn't work. Cheers, DP. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, this is 100,000 miles an hour. Good too. I like these fast ones. Sub Cool D's House of Date, Mama Law 710, Scarecrow 420, Green Thumb Bump, Christina MG 89, Unplugged 705, Medical Modality, Rick D, The Rebels at 19207, Baby and Selena, Safe Night Here, Tom Spook, Great Walker, Mendo Dope, G-Dog, Dung Beetle, Run Out Jedi Grows, Mother Nature, Justin Conway, Duckweed, Run Boy 7426, Justin Gooder, Strongman, Okie Grower 7426. Turn it down just a hair. Justin Gooder, Strongman, Stain Man, Okie Grower 75, Core Trouble, Michael Wallace, Mo Vision 420, Who's Your Cat Daddy, Taco, Don Slug, Rick S, In the Bushes 827, Kevin Hands, Worst Last Hope, Pants Fan 420, By Winter, Dirt Road, Dude, Canasiva, Jose Ramirez, Red Eye Rodsler, Dab Goblin, Dr. Buzz, Lightyear, Acetone, 710, Canuck, Can of Queen, Genetics, Savvy, Tanaze, Fumdor, Dirt Man, Dad, Keith the Flex, Sales, Mr. Bosilis, Sim Premium Gardens, Ross, Bob, Ross, and Jeff, Old Root, Small Tube, Silent Frosty Buds, North Michigan Micro, Ouija Buds, Sub Team Grows, Big Jar Grows, JC, Modern Genetics, Socal, Weedner, John, Last BPG 15, Green County Grower, CJ Apple, Perfectly Imperfected, Dollar Tree Grower, T1 Productions, Day Grower, DOA Grow Meds, Miss Nudie Grows, I Grew Son, Johnny Candy Seed, Nutrient Shootouts, Nutty, Nikki, Zoe and Slammer, NNY, Pixel Monkey, St. Bernard's Observation Booth, Clover 420, High Spy, Aldridge 25, Miss Matt T, Stu, Moon, Mo Grower, Canterbury, Loki Grows, This Guy, Burton 79, Bullis Hammer, Midwest Outlaw 31, Voodoo Aldros, Featherstone Nerds, Cali Connection, Wolverine Grower, Big Jar Grows, Let Jimmy One for Life, Late Way Back Fiber, D Block, MVP Nation's Creation, Hammered Lana, Psychedelic Warlock, Artist LD, Sir Sticky Rob, Big Day 420, Brent Wendell, Big Ed 1961, Manawani G3, The Green Click, JK Triple G, Mr. Sprinkly, Brittany, Tyler Teasley, Hope Farms, Lisa G, BG Crazy for you. BGWG 420, Dr. Bug 12, Purple Thumb OG, Anthro says you in Sensibilia, Anthro, just Space 420, Beast Coast Roller 420, Sir How Trey Balone, keep it real. Haggerton 420, Zeb Zeppelin to it, Audit Everywhere, BT Double D Girls, Bingus, Green Puppet Man, Ellis Boy, Jeff Life, School of Crop, Cause I Love It, Green Mountain Grower, Southwest Okie, Real 100, 212, Andy Man, Mandarin Family Farms, Page Farms, Mia All Flower, Ryan Henderson, Greenthirteeen, Newtown about Wins, Ryan, Kingdom Aquaponics, that is. Indra, Michigan native, Mary J. Medgardens, Dreamer, 77 Double D, Bad Bunny Nutrients, Mr. Green Pots, Mr. Green Nuts, from 619-664. Spaniard, Kruger, Jones and Grove, Pop G Grows, Raz, Amy, Joe Grows, Cast, Grow from Your Heart Podcast, Little Luna at the Green Red Flock, Dream by Miranda, Stone Creek, Lost Art, Mr. No One, LG 420, Giant Mike, Prometheus, Soul, Jason ISOP, Win, Jason Mason, 662, Scroggy Mix, Scroggins in the fourth, Got Us Goes, Kaylee Burrow, Chad, Brad, Valiant Farmers, Polly Feed, Kevin, Jodry Kid, Mike Honcho, Jay, Huggins, UTA, Green Tree Hunter, Kush Cloud, Joshua Stevenson, Organic, Home Buds, Warren Nelson, Camwood, Maine, Betsy, Show Love, Always, Kelly, Stone, Texas OG, Chuck Norris, Sarge, S. Claire, Fresno, Happy Guy, Dan, the Indoor Man, Grumley's, Homeless, Hamilton, Grown, Clip Smoke, Keystone, Canafly, PA, Big High, 710, Eugene Greenleaf, Ace through Hustle. Fred Darkalis, Northern Arizona, Beer Grow, No Sellout, Jesse White, Gas State Yeti, Introvert Genetics, So J. Vixen Robin, Mr. Killer 8 Mo, James Buttercream, C-Dub from NorCal, The Pharmacy, Seabag, Deadhead, Smokey 616, Carriers, Mayhem, Matt Martin, Morte, Rick Heyman, Stephanie Dorian, Tendon Seeds, Web Carries, K, Mike Ruma, The Drew Bear 420, Maxi 751, Lawrence, Gonzalez, Slow to Get Up, Papa Stu Moo, Papa Go 719, Bake with Shake Baby, Old Smoke PWC, Grow Buds, Lower Wasp, Mr. Weed Bucks, Old School Grower, Chad Westport, Concho Grow, Florida Nugs, My Little Piece of Heaven, Pugent South Seeds, Goliath Grower, Richard T, Crispy Wannabe, Mr. Stone Food Spectrum Call God, Lori Hanson, Real 2,000 Years of Tradition, Mr. D. Conley, Pip Jamming, Bodie Face, Show Me Sad, So I Fuck Cool, and You, a Go Well, Canadian Restore, Border, Farmer, Colorado, Zephyr, Humble Farm, Stannery Farm, Seldom Seen, Oak Park Gardens, Hale 9782, Skunkback, Marshall Hardy, 2012, Mike Slave After, Daniel McDizzle, Medically Fit, KGB, Robert Mr. Greenfingers, Motherfucking Thomas, Rancher, Coach Punchy, Monkey Balls, Andrew Champlin, excuse me, Bobby Lynn Beach, Trent Seeger, Mr. Mac, Tony Lake Boney, Bill S. Sweet Pea, Standard, Delicious, Minty, Country Roots, here on Fire Tonight, Earth Creeper, Big Ray 420, TD 101, Buds and Hazard, Mr. Club 14, Bearded B-Man, Farm 616, Down Up North, Max Screw and Rudy, 311, Mix Up, Kinder Grows, Evergreen Hayes, G Fred Tree, MMJ, Matt S.A., Bob, Dragonfly, Beam, Justice Beth, Travis Walls, Lucky Mike, Seattle Chronic Seeds, King Chronic, Titan from Busco, Seed, Django Gas, Bobasco for Life, John Smith, Tommy Trico, Smoke King, Raz, Pop Little, Slow Roll, Swanky Pilots, Oscar Green Jr., Matt Silbert, Into 11, Stephanie B, Sharp Wooly, 999, Von Brown, Southern Garden, Stoner Nation, 420, Joe Y, Bugs, 1313, Grower, Painted Lady, Frank Boot, Jay Myers, to Mid, to Chat, Mr. Manny D, Mr. Bag Seed, Dr. DGC, Jeff, Shutter 911, Dutch Gross 420, Scallywag 420, Skill Bull 1, Bedgrower 1, Empire, Breeding Go, Fergoli, Lost Leaf, Liam Ass, Danny Dango, Be Beard at 7, Alley Noble, CK, Ollie Noble, that here we go, CK, Top Trick, Looney Jester, Smoking West, Small Town, Tim S, Mr. Lazy, Raptor Grows, Rob Automation is Freedom Rubber, Hazel Center, Michigan Board, Double Tap Farms, Mr. Green Thumb 420, Great Away, Rudy Prospects, the Kid Bus Forever, Hate Life, Kenny 710, Operation Grow, T-Bed, 42696, Root Nuts, Dr. Scrambles, VB, Moon Rocks, VHF, Double J, Bio Green, Self Grower, Hanky State 420, OG, KB, Ganja Nana, your mama, Georgia Joe, that is. Roy Rodriguez, Bee Growing, Niches, Best Nugs, Killer Bee Grows, Gotcha Wizard, Husky Gardens, Nut Tree 420, Dr. Ooh, Soil for Life, Bully for Life, the Jeff Rowe 420, 69, there we go. Beaver 698, Dr. Franklin Booty, Goddamn, I make Ted's Test, the Riffin' Fat Boy, Jack Greenstock 424, 20 in Chad Boone's Farm, Sally Farmers 420, Aldridge 25, Smiley's Gardens, JD Smith, These Nugs, Smoking Girl Frazier, Grokoski, Twisted Roots, Fader Farm 420, Jeff Dorosky, Genetic Memory Pharmacy, Paul 420, Cameron, Mr. Bagsy, Joe Carter, Missing Marks, Missing Grower, Ginger Snap, CTE, Grows 8, Rick Wolf, DLP 2372, Ned Denver, Mike Denver, Sergeant Pep 420, Ken Trooper, Lion Cat 420, Light Up Again Tim, UKSIF 420, Buddha Boy, Devin Chevrolet Medical, MJ, Budsville, USA, Resurrection Prophet, Chris Martinez, Dave Man, Dan Dave Man 420, Red Set Farm, Good Life, Joni Bell, Miss Chicha B, Most Hated Growers, Major General 420 Army, The American One, J.W. Digger 714, Strates, Kineos, and Onyx Fountain Skies, ready to hit that hot fire, Chris Mertz, Ian Save Every, Sergeant Live, Pepper Fake Him, Finger Lakes Finest, Ridge Patch, Doge Moon, Southern BT, Grower, Choose Medical, Jerry Bear, Plus One, Mushroom, Secret, City, Pioneers, Smiley Lieutenant, 2042, Spacewalker, Christian, Tree Bump, T. Barrington, Heart and Soul, Homegrown, Mike P, T.D. Wayne, East Coast Will, Heidi Day, Galactic Gardens, John Smith, Elliptis, Financial Farms, Pacific Northwest Seeds, Lemon Holco, Trench, Rita's Juicy Life, 420 Grant Manual, Marion Bond, Semi Sizzle, 9-inch Colas, Chris Moon, DK Trades, Vision Creator, Guru, the Cannon Nation, Jay Wire, Richard Forbes, David Pimenta, B4 P Funk, Nicotine, John Reach, What About Bob, Prince Patty, David Permit, Daniel Bergman, there we go, Green Puffin Man, B. Dudley, James Chung, Sergeant Rose 818, John Wayne, Carolina Roots, Sister Golden Hair, Dana, L. Dank, Reno, K&F Gardens, Blank 1032's One Only Beat, Farmer James, Crypto Dope, Richard Lamb, HIP, Grower, Matt Javine, Dan Marinos, Chronics, Wonder, Sunrise Grow, Top Floor Genetics, Bull Vision 420, K2 Cannabis, Jesse Fisher, My Dog Nelly, Rooster Farms, Alex Hardy, Hardy Gear, one and the same, Medic Proper, Daniel Rose, Forders, Mint Grow, Med, Sunrise Grows, Lexi, Brittany, Cool, My Baby Girls, I Love You Girls, No Limit 916, Scrum Toad, Alchemist, Canna Mix will be here Friday for a daytime episode. Soul Born Addiction, Ross Jewel, Alex D, Dirty Orc, Catface, Hot Power, Thunder Dan, Propagation Station, John McDaniels, Lisa Marie, Sarge Rose 818, Blaze Piper, Blaze Daily, that is, Pride, Piper, Perpetual, Eagle Pride, Warrior, Sales Smiles for you, freaking did, Frank Usada, The Date Duchess, Keno, Kelly Maxwell, Captain 420, Frank Usada once again, Steve Van, What About Bob, Ill Justice, Pop Troop, John Gorshi, Dendo was here tonight for one amazing episode, Dungeon Gangster, THC 4 PTSD, T Barrington, Honcho Grown, Swamp Cat, Karen Polero, Cannabinka, Best LD Cuts, John Doe, Mr. Manny D, Canna Ferrari, Before 20 AB Normal, Big Canna, Franklin Guerrero, Bear Pete, J Brent, 74 CK Brown Guy, 420 Pachyderm, Burning Tree, Main EA, Gray Sun Grown 207, Hydro Daily, Hempwood GG, J Marine, Supreme Grape, Sony Rockefeller, Caveman, Cannabis, Broom City Sin, Hawaii Sustainable, Midnight Roots, Dead Cynic Knuckles, Michael P, Pauly B, Quick B, Nimble, Bud E, Kilowatts was here tonight. Michael D, 4889, Disbanded Brothers, Vasilia, Matt Joseph, Grace Medicine, RX, Keeping Chief, Hydro Daily, Concerned American Cannabis 411, Freedom of Speech, I love the song, Dr. George Word, These Threes, Conscious Dugo, 710 is all upside down, Jesse Stevenson, Victoria Badoots, that's kind of what a babe, if you didn't know, Sacred Gardens, Gus Grove, Slick Rick, 8 Dog Pounds, Dave in St. Louis, Amu Watch, Got State Getty, Ed Grid, and Ben Grown, Uncle Elmer, Off Grid Terps, Christopher, Big Horse 54, Glass Predator, Matthew Socal, Sioux, Illinois, Man Beaters, Jake Bruce Genetics, Derek Horse Genetics, Shoulder Dude, Joel and Jen for North Star Genetics, Carolina, Mr. Moon Cry, PTAB, 13 Leo, Brubion Perspection, XX Elite GP, XX, Uncle Sonar, Crispy Treat Kitchen, Crispy Treat Kitchen, that's one great gal there. Growers Paradise, LED Grown, I see the Decoy Bacon. Good too. Mrs. Scotto, Fresh Baked One, Jay Allen's, Big Bob Groves, Sally Canna, Australian Grown, Juck 420 Gardens, Daniel Phil, Mr. Nowhere Man, Silly, Seashells, Wob Wobby, Sean Bids, Rescue Ready, Roadside LLC, Notorious Nugs, Magma Seeds, Dub T Dank, Jose Martin Perez, Doggo the Hut, 420, Buck Chiba Man, GR 420 Community Videos. Great group over there. Detroit Riverlight, Louis Garcia, Michael P, AJ Everyday, Captain Audit, Tenenbaum 13, Main 420 Med Grower, Cookies, Coop, Jake Kendricks, In for the Grill, Backwoods All Good, Sally Mansell, Adam Skinkin, Chanel Simpson, One Smoke Away, Ganja Rose, Kazoo, Mr. Angel, Mr. Lincoln, Stinking Angel Burning Shrooms. Mr. Angel Studios MG, I fucked that up. The 420 Grow 10, Paul Diella, John Fleming, Dankovich, Fibro Paul, Pauly P, Seldom Seen, Elevated, Lenny, Organic, Sunman, Chiba Sunny, Jeff Popod, Ricardo Sosa, Dan J, Earth Friendly Farming, Candy Forest Farmer, Fuck All That Beat, The Misfit Grower, Jason Line 512, Snake Eyes, North 4466, Jason Greystone, Stoner Baker, MD, Sony Creek, Russ Sonic, French Dweller, Tarzan, Superman, Old Man, Herman Heads, Free Bird, Mo Brewer, Matty Garza, Old Man, Survive One Time, Tim Blake, Gulf Coast, Chronic, C Flat, Cavallero, Polero, Harley Grower, Jen God, Jason Line 512, Steve Collins, Todd Kendricks, Property Maintenance, Sharpie, The Island Hayes, Scuba Steve Speaks, J.R. Reed, Randy Grandy, Steve Collins, CCDR, Claire Killian, Wardrobe Farming, Randy Grandy, Pip 1000, Ace Move, 3223, Wake Up, Captain Freedom B, Puffer Smiles, 15 Digit, Michigan Ganja Mooch, Hash, Fred G, Super Bob, Broski 8808, Weekend at Bernie's K-Bag, Justin Station, Strong Style, Organic, Zippy, Imenic, Odyssey, K-Hell, Me All Flower, Brent Boom, Todd Kendricks, Newton, K&T, Chris D, Trucer, Bowtimes, Vote, Natty Dread, Barbara Matthews, Ancient, So Grown, Kevin Jujitsu, Kevin, Health and Happiness, Berserk 215, Glab, Low Cut, Albert, Trinity, Mo, Manning, Mad Raspberry, Grass Banshee, Helen, Huge, Janius, James T, Atomic Smooth, Miss Jill, Big Daddy, LT Garden, High Flyer, 420, Lobster Brush, Bro, Red Pill, and Chad. What's up, brother? Missed you. Yo, boy, Roy Boy, Shannon Gibbons, Ruhan, Rick W, Comfortably Numb, One Smoke Away, The 840 Show, Richard Lamb, Cannabis Pursuit, K. Rolling, Worthy Buzz, Logan Man, 81, Oil and Flower Podcast, Entourage Effect, Warren Dixon, Pink Lady, Luck, El Mountain 420, surrounded by Keith Richards, Single Fathers, Happiness Without Guilt, Mike, Steve, 562, Gotcha, James Crystal, Green Ghost, Genetics, Sentence, Olo, B. Benson, Astro Charlie, Santina, Smurf, Ford, GTC, A. Bush Doctor, Dirty Hole Garden, CK, James C. Weaver, Grow Owens, Corey Gagnon, Green Hill Farms, Hillbilly Herbs, Stacey Worm, Terps, Skunky Brewster, YBF, Larry OG, Abolish Farms, Spartan Road, Johnny Green Thumb, 710, Michigan Wildflower, Seldom Seed, Gambler, Todd O'Connell, DP 710, Caribou TV, Virginia Herbs, Red Primo, Equal Lover of Genetics, Trophy Truck, Skyway, Kevin O'Donnell, School of Crops, Super Trouble, eBay Bud Tender, there we go. The Glass Girl, 420 Grow, Ted Nugs, Matt Javine, Great 77, Ted Nugs, Skunk 8, Glasswork, Beast Mode 347, Mike Atomic Skier, JMA 182, Justin Gucci, there we go. Webcam, Sandy, Dan, Sony, Baby Fat, J. Cool, Pit 1000, Dan, Sony, Sunshine Farm, Daydreams, Brad, Sarah, Mountain, Reed, Scotty Nowhere, Justice Big, Not Sure, Red Bear Farm, Two Dog Seeds, Butt Plug, Bungaloo, Lucky, Claudine, Goslin, Mountie World, Green Gorilla, CT, Benny Ben, Up Enable, Mr. Mar, Dubert, Custer 5, Sentimental, Green Goddess, Alberta, Cannabis Grower, Earth Reaper, Don Hazelhurst, Van Ness, John Galt, Cool Word, Robert Rittenhouse, Pedro Disney, Joey Berger, Mr. DeVille, Mikey from Maui Gold Genetics, Missy Dasik, Dragonfly Earth Medicine, Dundon Dan, St. Louis Sun Grown, Super Bob, Dutch Growth 420, Tough Impact, Mr. Tree, Green Gypsy 1, DOS 247, Dirty Rotten, Imbecile 69, City Gauge, Green Ginger Bug, Sovereignty, Paco, Smart Pro, Beef Ridley, Val F, Tough Impact, crazy people doing stuff well. Weight 5, multiple division, Patty O, Great Bears growing at home invaders get no pity, Blue Kiss Gardens, Crack Babies, DWC, Shorty for the Life, Token Pirate, Supernatural, Brittany Nicole, Sacred Gardens, Ross Super, Joey One Love, Miss No BS, Penny Pebble Rippers, Frank Rowdy 420, Chef J. Reese, Dog Days Gardens, Claire Reed, Big Force 54 Live or 420 Green Goddess, Luke Cell, Pearly Baker, Pearly Christ, Trico, Jungles, Chickadee Dank, L the Beastly, Laura Cam, Swimmer 22, The Grow Boss, Jim Clemmer, No Envy Closet Grower, Blinded by the Light Weed, Fairy Intergrow, Miss Fishes, Doc Callis, Mr. Toad, Uncle Rick, Mr. 12 and 12, Cassie the Pirate Fairy, Mr. Martin Leafy, Panda Cat, PK, Urban Remo, Red Dragon Brothers, Las Vegas, Journey of a Grower, Dab Hunter, JG, GML. Thank you for supporting the show, my friend. It means more than I can tell you. Leafly, Wiggly, the Cannon Man. There we go. Cam, the Cannon Man. There we go. Much respect. Hi, Type 420 PG, the Humboldt local Ford, the Humboldt local 2.0. There we go. Nico D, K Good Farms, Zachy. Ah man, I don't know what the fuck I wrote down. Is that your fucking whatever? I forgot. Yeah, I gotta take better notes. There's some folks on here that need a better shout out than they just got. Hopefully, I'll see you guys in chat so I can scribble that name a little better. With that being said, hopefully you guys know the deal. If you've noted, Mr. Johnny Cannaseed has been missed. He has been in the hospital from a medical complication from his medicine. If you guys could, please give him a little bit of shout out. Let him know that we love him. We miss him if you haven't already. But let him know that we do love him, miss him. Johnny Cannaseed, cheers to you, my friend. Hopefully you're feeling better. With that being said, hopefully you know the deal. If this is the end of your journey, please get some rest. If this is the beginning of your day, your journey, please take time for a little bit of self-love, a little bit of meditation. Then please go out there and have an amazingly prosperous day. Along that day, please find time to do something nice for somebody. Random acts of kindness do save lives. I'm a living, breathing example of that. I'm not afraid to admit that I've been helped out more than one time. Currently being helped out by some good folks in the cannabis community, and I couldn't be any prouder to have that support. With that being said, let's see who is tonight in the book. I need to get scheduling. The book looks a little light. John Doe fucking Terp Wizard's here tonight. Michigan native Terp Wizard. Wow. I can't wait to fucking talk to him. With that being said, catch me tonight, 11:30 Eastern Saturn time, when my guest will be Terp Wizard. Man, that's going to be a good one. You guys have an amazing day. I will see you tonight at 11:30. Until then,